Feel free to check out my TeePublic after the video. Insert funny, hilarious, and original joke about the title being super long and how Baragon isn't in it. The third film in the Millennium series would go through a good handful of drafts. One included Godzilla fighting a new incarnation of Kamacuras. One was set in the future where Godzilla would fight another alien. And of course, the one featuring Godzilla fighting Anguirus, Baragon, and Varan as the opposing monsters were ancient guardians of the earth, sky, and sea. This version would also feature maser cannons and the Gotengo. Eventually, Varan and Anguirus were replaced with King Ghidorah and Mothra to pretty much try and boost ticket sales. And hints of the Gotengo are present in the film, but what better director to pick than the one who did the Gamera trilogy himself, Shusuke Kaneko. GMK would highly be regarded as one of the greatest Godzilla films ever made, and it's not for its action-packed monster battles. Much like Godzilla vs. Mechaguirus, GMK is a direct follow-up to the original Godzilla. This time, Godzilla is the embodiment of the rage and anger from the souls of the lives who were lost in the Second World War. And meanwhile, the Guardian monsters begin to awaken because of this disturbance in the balance of nature. As there is Baragon, the Guardian of the Earth, Mothra, the Guardian of the Sea, and King Ghidorah, the Guardian of the Sky. This also helps support the theme of the clash of cultures that are present in the film, as there is this pupilless, purely evil incarnation of Godzilla, played by Mizuho Yoshida, who is essentially a cold-blooded killer expressing its anger towards post-war society and antics, as it's fully aware of the people it's killing, and representing the state of Imperial Japan during wartime. Then we had the Guardian monsters posing as these deities protecting Japan from evil, because that is the Japanese past that is favored more than the era where Japan committed very grotesque acts during wartime, such as Pearl Harbor and the rape of Nanking. The anti-war message of the original Godzilla also strengthens this aspect, as the monster was the symbol of the atrocities of man. And as much as we all want to abandon that part of humanity and undo our mistakes, it will always come back to haunt us. But enough of me gushing over the genius of Shusuke Kaneko. What about the elements that are acting within the story and film? Our main character is a reporter named Yuri, played by Chiharu Niyama, whose father, played by Rudo Uzaki, is in the JSDF. These two characters are pretty great, with excellent performances backing them up. Unfortunately, the supporting cast is kinda just there and don't really do a whole lot, since the movie is already very heavy on the action. Then we have the special effects directed by Makoto Kamiya, who previously worked as a special effects assistant in the Gamera trilogy. Aside from a few awkward shots of some outdated CGI, the effects look pretty nice. The Godzilla suit is absolutely menacing. They did a great job modernizing Baragon. Mothra's design is pretty sweet, and King Ghidorah, though I do prefer other designs, it's not a bad take. And I really don't mind King Ghidorah being a good guy this time around. And the scoring by Kawotani really gets the blood pumping, and can also be filled with dread, wonder, and suspense. GMK truly deserves the praise it receives. It may be overrated, but that in no way makes it a bad film. The filmmakers behind GMK truly knew what they were working with, and Shusuke Kaneko really knocked it out of the park with this one, as he always directs his stories with so much thought and care. It's got tons of action while also being a very thought-provoking film. That's all I have for today's History of Godzilla. Thank you for watching. Feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys later.